base, if they can just slow down the Zeus, you know, slow down the Brew, maybe you gank the Legion a couple of times, this kind of lineup can really fall apart very, very a bit. But yeah, should have treads up shortly as well.
Oh, here comes a go on EGM, actually.
Yep, clap to follow, and trying to heal through it. Doesn't matter, first blood as Resolution shows off the...
And with the split coming up soon, actually don't have it yet, but he still has a ton of damage output here from the Zeus without his ultimate.
This is actually brilliant timing, and they're not going to expect this. They're going to assume Resolution wouldn't want to try to do anything without his ultimate available. Still 15 seconds off. Aloha standing in, gets the lift, Arise is dead. Clap to follow. One right click and Resolution makes it 2-0 and 2-0 on him personally on the day. And again, that is just such good timing for him. Because, you know, it's not as if pro players, wow, he just got a double kill. And, yeah, where did he? Yeah, he killed the Zeus. I didn't even see how low he was. But using the ult, now he's 3-0. And this is where Zeus is terrifying. Like, we've seen that if you hold him down, he's not as scary, but he still has good damage. He's not being held down at all. He is way ahead. And now in mid, always want to fly. Finally, Team Tinker finds their way onto the board, make it 1-3, as Sing Sing gets it done under the Tier 1 mid.
As they're falling quite far behind in lane phase, and that's not even the bad thing for them, is that Empire hasn't even really hit their window. Like, they don't have their blink yet from Legion Commander, they don't have their blink from Panda, and that's when it's going to get really scary and really hard here for Team Tinker. So they need to stop the bleeding, and they especially need to be worrisome of that.
Lift onto Arise, look at the damage! Had no chance to do anything, in the cask being kited out effectively. And Team Tinker is just absolutely hemorrhaging, bleeding nothing. They're hemorrhaging, but Sing Sing actually survives a duel. He's going to throw his remnant to the high ground. He's still very low. Yoky follows and gets a kill there as well. And now here comes qojqva trying to make something happen. Sing Sing back in off the buyback. He needs to get a kill on the Yoky, but will not be able to do so as the haste rune will get. I mean, buying back early is usually worth it. What do you think? You think it was worth it that time? Yeah.
Well, yeah, buying back early on, the gold is just so negligible. Actually, here comes the split here onto Arise, who doesn't have that much HP. Here's the heal coming up from EGM. He gets thrown up in the air. I think Arise might be... Nope, there's the Zeus ulti, and that will secure it.
And EGM likely in some trouble here as well. Gets caught by the rock from behind. Nope, never mind. Oh, he got him with a clap through the woods. Will he dive it? Hey, ulti's on the way. Not going to matter as he just right-clicks him down. He did get silenced. Yeah, that's much better. By Bulba.
Silented. Yeah, silented. Like that. It gives you 100 more mana than an Axe. You don't get any extra damage. I don't even think you really need the extra mana regeneration, because when you usually go for an Axe and all these kind of mana-intensive items, you have such a mana pool that you don't even need that much mana regen. But anyway, we'll hold that thought.
Bulba super dead. There's one down. Make it 2 as EGM's next on the list. Sing Sing just going to try to TP away. And we'll be able to make it away safely. qojqva coming into the back of this group of bogeys as he's going to jump right on Always Want to Fly. Look to get a kill with his newly completed Orchid, and will do so. So getting at least something out of it. So they end up going 2 supports for 1. So not
very, very far behind. His base defense is still there, and he does have a Yules. So.
Yep, Silent got way out in front. And if he dies here, nope, good force staff. And he's going to go ahead and split. Try to turn this around. Arise, lifted and brought in, but looks like, yeah, no, he's actually going to be caught from behind. Now the duel on the EGM. Earth Splitter goes off, but it just doesn't matter. As now they finish up one more. They lose Aloha, but qojqva likely to come down into some trouble. Ancient Apparition ulti's on the way. Does manage to jump to the safety of his team. Doesn't matter. Silent and Yoky there to make it a 4-for-1. And are they going to get Sing Sing as well? Sing Sing came in that gap as well. It's a big gap. A lot of it's Bulba, but a lot of it's others as well. But right now they're giving up ranks for free. And Yoky happy to just be the one who sits out front. And here comes Sing Sing trying to do what he can. Echo Stomp caught Silent. And they're just going to go ahead and sacrifice the Aegis on Yoky. Wait for him to come back up and look to make something happen off of that. And Searing Chains caught nothing but creeps. And Empire moving right back in. EGM got Hex. They're going to blink on top of it. He's got his ulti if he wants it. Doesn't look like they need it, and they don't. As behind that, qojqva tried to engage on Always Want to Fly. He's now out of mana. Link gets his popped. Aloha. And Yoky combining to bring him down. And Silent does get caught by another Echo Stomp. They may be able to get a return kill here. Nope. They're going to split it. Arise. And Sing Sing in trouble. Sing's going to end up dropping. Arise has to make a run for the fountain. That's going to be a 3-for-1 all told. And
Probably the game if he dies. He does get the remnant back. Unfortunately,
that
for
Echo
him,
Stomp,
very close.
so clutch. The Echo Stomp's what saved him. Yep, there's a nice ulti out of EGM. Nice play from him. And Empire overstaying their well through his ulti whenever necessary. And BKB from Yoky as he continues to chop down the mid set of racks, and down it goes.
He is all business today.
And there's the ulti EGM caught by Silent. There's a tag in on the Bulba who does manage to survive, but only just barely. And he is being pursued out. Behind that, qojqva did reinitiate on a resolution. That plus an Earth Splitter gets a kill. So it ends up being a 1-for-1, and we can see resolution was disconnected there, so easy to see why that took place. They may be able to... let's see, the Brew's going to reassemble. How much damage does he have? Aloha's there to try to help him. Vortex bought some time, and qojqva trying to kite this out. Silence very low. Aloha and Yoky coming back in, though. And Aloha will end up dead as he made it down to the low ground. And now Yoky being pursued out. And he's just going to turn and duel, and yep, gets the kill on Yoky. So, has his BKB ready. Echo Stomps there. They're doing as much damage as they can. And he's still holding on to that BKB. They will deploy the glyph finally. And Yoky goes right back in. Tier 3 found. And here comes qojqva trying to make something happen. Jumps on the resolution, but will be lifted. Then Hex. Little overlap there, not going to matter. The burst damage too high. Yoky gets a kill of his own. Adds to his damage total. Those two heroes down. Let's take a look at the buyback status. None for qojqva, and that's going to be that, as Megas will be out now. Silent going to chase him all the way back to the fountain. And the Super Mega Creeps are out, and there's going to be the GG. So, Team Tinker, who snuck into the playoffs, came down really to their last couple of matches. And even having a little bit of an advantage in terms of resolution, not being all that consistent, even staying connected to the game, finds themselves now one loss away from elimination here in the Western playoffs of D2L Season 5. Empire, obviously the corollary, one win away from moving one step.